Hello, we're going to continue the marketing series. Remember last time we talked about the fact that marketers or the customer experts, that's the one thing that you don't really outsource to anybody else, is they're the ones who know the customers. We also kind of realized that marketers, because they know the customers so well and they're experts of customers, they help drive revenue. It's the main thing they try to do. They help keep costs down, but that's not their main area. The main area is increasing revenue because they figure out how to get what people want to people in a way that they can understand it. So today I'd like to talk about something a little bit different. And kind of the main thrust for today will be that it's important to know that marketers realize that different people like different things. Before I go into that, I'd just like to explain something to you. Many of you, what we will be doing is speaking at a certain level to you. The level is kind of thinking that many of you will not be choosing marketing as a profession. Some of you will, maybe a third of you will, some of you won't, so why should you be interested in marketing? Well, let me just tell you. First, we're going to teach marketing here in a way that would be at your level. Somebody who's not a marketer, what do they need to know about marketing? So if I'm a finance person, I might be the one who has to approve certain budgets for campaigns. If I'm a supply chain person, I would be working directly with marketers, trying to make sure that things are as efficient as possible with the products that they think we should be selling. And I'd like to know that the marketers are doing their job the way they should be doing it. So that's the way we'll be teaching it here. Hopefully it'll be interesting to you, and those who choose marketing, this will be the foundation. So this is basic marketing. We can get much more detailed. One thing I want to point out to you too then is marketers know that different customers like different people. And let me just tell you something why I bring this up. Most new businesses make mistakes, or a lot of them make a mistake. A mistake is based on some good thinking. They usually, when you say, who are you going to target for your business? Who's the customer you plan on serving? They usually will say, we'll serve anybody. We'll sell to anybody. We're not picky. We'll take anybody. Which seems like a good idea because they're probably trying to think, I want to sell as much as I can. So I'll sell to anybody. I'm not picky. I'm not going to discriminate. We'll sell to anybody. Problem is most of those businesses that have that philosophy and don't change, many of those will fail. So let me tell you why. Here's the problem. The company that tries to have a product that's everything to everybody, they soon will find out that their product doesn't meet the needs of everybody, maybe as good as some other products. So maybe there's certain type of people who like their product, but they like someone else's better, so they choose someone else's. Some other group of people like their product, but maybe they like theirs third best and like someone else's better, so they choose someone else's. What ends up happening is they don't sell their product. They're kind of trying to be all to everybody, and they can't do that. And so their desire to sell as much as they can is not met, even though that was the right thinking. But they lose out to companies who seem to meet the needs and wants of that type of customer better. And those type of companies are usually companies who say different people like different things. And so let's find a group of people who are similar, and let's make a product, and let's talk to them in a way that will meet their needs better than anybody else. And so they win that group of people. So you might look at it like this. Here's the people who could buy your product. And they'll say, we can sell to everybody, but probably these people won't like us too much. What we want to do is maybe find some group of people who have some need, and there's some similarity and some wants, and let's make our product so it really kind of fits really well in there for them. There is something that they really like. So over here we might be third choice. Over here we might be fifth choice. Over here we might be sixth choice. But in this time, many times we'll be first, because we're meeting their needs best. And that's what we'll do. And so what ends up happening is we start to sell more products. And if we advertise to these people and we talk to them in a way that they understand, then they are likely to buy our product because we focused on them. That's what marketing is about. So we have to oftentimes, and if we meet their needs really well, we might come out with another product, or we might say, hey, these people are very similar here too, so let's sell to them too. Maybe we'll change our message a little bit and how we advertise to them, but we could probably sell to them too. But if we want to get these people down here, we'll probably never get these people. We're going to be 10th choice down there. Let's just not worry about them. Someone else can serve them. We will try to sell to these people, and as long as this is big enough, we have a good business. So we have to take our whole market and break it down into smaller groups. That's what we talked about before. That's target marketing. And there's lots of ways to do it. We can break them into different groups by age and gender and a whole bunch of other things, but we'll talk about how you do that later on. I think the most important thing to realize is all people are not the same. This person and this person may have very different interests. That's why there's different brands. That's why some people buy Apple. That's why some people buy Android. That's why some people go to McDonald's. That's why some people choose to go to Cafe Rio. We have different things we like, and people say, well, let's focus on certain people and let's meet their needs best. And that will help you sell more products to more people. That's a critical thing to understand about marketing, which we call target markets, choosing a target market. I'll talk to you more about how you choose a proper target market a little bit later on, but for now, that's the main thing I want you to know, is different people like different things.